Hi, my name is David Grace. I live in New York in the Finger Lakes area, and I recently was selected by the Wyoming Disabled Hunters to go on a cow elk hunt. I've never hunted elk before, and this was going to be a real treat for me. I look forward to going. It was an amazing hunt. I had elk get very close to me, within 15 yards. They took me to a blind up on Merlin's property. I've never been in a blind quite as elaborate as this one. It was a shelter that was built on a trailer frame out of wood. There was plenty of room inside of it. It was a great blind. There was even a propane heater in there if we needed it. This particular Once we got in the blind, it only took about 15 minutes to a half an hour, and we had muleys coming back. From about 3 o'clock to 5 o'clock, we had mule deer around us constantly. They proved to be good entertainment while we sat there and wait for the elk to show up. At about 5 o'clock, I could see the elk come off the hill. They literally ran right to the blind. As you can see, we had a herd of, I didn't count them, but I'm guessing a minimum of 20 elk were around us. I would guess 20 to 40 elk. There were a few bull elk around. I know I seen a spike horn, a fork horn, and 1 or 2 rag tops. This particular day was quite windy. The wind actually helped us cover the noise opening the window when it came time to shoot. The toughest part about this hunt was picking out a cow that I wanted. This is the first time that I'd hunted elk. All the cows looked the same. I was able to distinguish a cow from a calf, but as far as picking out a large cow, all the cows looked the same to me. The first one that gave me a decent shot, I was going to take. I didn't want to shoot too soon because I enjoyed seeing the elk all around us.
Good shot.
I was a happy camper once I shot that elk. My first elk ever. And she dropped right where I shot. We didn't have any tracking to do. Seth pulled the truck up, helped me wheel out to my prize. Later on, Rod and Seth loaded the cow into the truck. I didn't realize it. I thought they were going to have to lift this large animal up into the back of their pickup, but Seth had installed a winch in the back of his pickup, and that made loading her up very easy. I think I could have even done it. They drove the cow to a spot away from the blind so we could field dress it. By the time we'd loaded the cow into the truck, it was dark. We drove back to the camp and told all the other hunters that I had been successful. This is the first animal that was shot in camp this week. As it turned out, all the hunters in camp, all 10 of them, were successful in tagging mule deer bucks. All the bucks that they took were decent bucks. Many 4x4s were taken. This is the third time I've been out with the Wyoming Disabled Hunters. I really enjoy the hunt that they put on. Corey and Merlin and the rest of the hunting community there, the town people, they do a wonderful job for us disabled hunters. I really appreciate the work they do. I look forward to going back again sometime, God willing. Well, that's my story. Hope you enjoyed this video. I know it's not the best you've probably seen. It's my first crack at it, and hopefully I'll get better. So long. This is Bodie. He's my service dog. He didn't join me on the hunt, although I wish he could have. Okay, Bo, get down.